What is the meaning of life? Have you ever actually stopped to think about that question? I mean, when you think of the root of what life is and what it means, it gives you a little bit of a stopping point, right? It makes you take a pause and actually ask yourself some questions that you may not have thought that you would ever ask. In my opinion, I think the meaning of life is to lower your expectations or heighten your expectations to the point that maybe, just maybe, life is not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be earned. It's not supposed to be paradise all the time. Maybe there's always challenges in life because that's what life is. Maybe the meaning of life is challenge. Maybe the meaning of life is growth. Maybe the meaning of life is stalled. Maybe the meaning of life is ambition. Maybe the meaning of life is to love even though. It's really hard to kind of pinpoint what life is in general because it means so much to everyone else. But in my opinion, I feel like life now, from everything that I've gone through and overcome, I feel like the meaning of the life is to just stick it out and learn to see how one's meaning of it grows and expands over time. We have the blessing of having a childlike understanding of life when we're growing up as kids. And when we get to a place of teenage years, we start to become confused because everything we know about a sheltered life starts to crumble. And by the time we hit our 20s, it's like, whoa, like, where did I miss the hair of this? What is this thing called life? What's it throwing at me? And as time goes on and we overcome certain obstacles and we see ourselves triumphing every single time, or lack of, our meaning of life changes and it transforms over time. And I think that, in a sense, is what the meaning of life is. The meaning of life is that there isn't one way to look at it. There isn't one way to experience it. There isn't one way to achieve it. But there is one attitude that we can maintain while we're living it. And that is simply through the grace and expectation that we're only awarded simple moments of joy and happiness and peace. We can expect to go over some bumps. We can expect to go over some hikes in our life. And we can expect to overcome these things with as much grace and strength as we can find and bring to the surface. That's what I feel the meaning of life is. And I would love to hear your take too. We'll see you tomorrow.